Greetings and salutations, sports fans nationwide. You have entered the Sports Opinion Log, and in this video, last night, bright lights were activated. National stage was set. College football playoff semifinals. 4 teams would enter, but only 2 teams would leave to play for the national championship, and those teams are the Alabama Crimson Tide and Ohio State. And I, top 1%er, People's Sportscaster Lex Anderson, am going to tell you how we got here. So if you, my friend, are down with all things NCAA college football, or if you're a casual fan of bowl games, join me on my journey to 1,000 subscribers. And it starts with you. Make sure you press that subscribe button and the bell icon to stay notified for the next upcoming future video, because there will also be one later today. NBA, and of course, let's not forget championship game. But first, let's talk about those that fell. Master of the 6-point shovel pass, let's go. We all know the history. Notre Dame, since 1998, 0-6 in bowl games, make it 0-7 in bowl games as the Alabama Crimson Tide steamrolled them. Final score 31-14, including the highlight reel hurdling of Najee Harris over a helpless defender from Notre Dame. Take a look at the picture because it's all over social media. I had to add it. Let's take a look. And we're just going to keep it old school here today, Sports Opinion Log. All you have to do is look at the box score for Alabama. Mac Jones, quarterback extraordinaire, 297 yards with 4 touchdowns. The previously mentioned Najee Harris, 15 touches for 125 rushing yards. Total dominance. And of course, let us not forget the greatest wide receiver on the college football landscape, Devonta Smith, 7 receptions, 3 receiving touchdowns, 130 yards. And that's all she wrote, in which the prophet, had decreed that the Clemson Tigers would beat down the Ohio State Buckeyes, who a lot of people nationwide felt that they didn't deserve their spot since they only had single-digit wins. But it looks like, unfortunately, the Ohio State Buckeyes had revenge on their mind. And revenge is a dish that is best served cold, as they iced out and silenced the Clemson Tigers. It was last year, the 29-23 loss to the Clemson Tigers in the Fiesta Bowl. Justin Fields, turnover, interception in the end. And of course, he came back with a vengeance, throwing for a Sugar Bowl record, not 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, no, 6 touchdowns on the night, as the Ohio State Buckeyes crushed, demolished, and again, like John Wick, they were men on a mission. Final score 49-28. So we're just going to go old school here. We're going to go with the box score that tells me Justin Fields, 22 of 28, 385 yards in the air, 6 touchdowns, 4 of them after he took a devastating hit to his ribs. Pure and utter dominance on the part of Justin Fields, running back extraordinaire, whose smile was, of course, viral on social media. Trey Sermon, 31 touches, 1 touchdown, 193 rushing yards. Let's show the viral smile of that young man. Let's take a look. Wide receiver Chris Olave, 6 receptions, 132 yards, and 2 touchdowns on the night. And there you have it, sports fans. I don't have to get into the history of Trevor Lawrence and him and Etienne, who, it looked good in the beginning, but it fell apart oh so quickly in the second quarter after the Tigers' defensive linebacker was ejected for targeting by placing the crown of his helmet into the ribs of Justin Fields, who, despite the pain, put forth one of the most heroic college bowl games in recent memory. And that's all that really needs to be remembered. To be honest, being the top 1% of People Sportscaster, I'm going to say what the nationwide sports leader, the Foxy's corporate shells, they've sold their soul to the corporate dollar. The corporate dollar is the reason why the Ohio State Buckeyes are here in the first place. At first, the Big Ten said that there would be no season. Then they said that they'll have a season. Due to COVID-19 and coronavirus issues, a lot of teams weren't able to play. The Ohio State Buckeyes stuck in single digits until the committee got together and did the right thing. And they did away with the requirements to get in. And of course, the playoff committee, the playoff judges, the big program, Ohio State got in. And honestly, they deserved it. They played to win. They went out and dominated. There were a lot of big hits. I don't know why, honestly, Trevor Lawrence was trying to play running back when he has Travis Etienne by his side, but whatever. And honestly, the way Trevor Lawrence played in this game, I don't see why he would have an issue playing for the Jets, because it seems to be a match made in heaven, because the Jets won 2 in a row. So, of course, the Jacksonville Jaguars will get the number 1 pick. But at the end of the day, the measure of revenge was exacted. Dabo Swinney, of course, everybody was going crazy for his post-game conference, as he had said that he had ranked them number 11 in his vote. He said that the game film for the preparation would be easy due to the small amount of games that they played. But yet his team was undressed and humiliated for the nation and the world to see. So now we have 2. The Ohio State Buckeyes, the Alabama Crimson Tide, for the greatest trophy in all of college football. And it goes down Monday, January 11th, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'll be there, and I look forward to you being there, sports fans nationwide. So make sure to be a part of the show, a part of the channel. Make sure to show your commitment if you've come this far. Press that subscribe button. Press the bell icon. And if you're watching this on IGTV, which I know you are because the video will be posted there, go to my bio. The link is right there. Press it. Subscribe buttons to your right. Easy steps. Less than a minute. The road to 1,000 subscribers starts with you, sports fans nationwide. From what I've seen, Alabama have the triangle. They have a great quarterback, wide receiver, and running back. The prophet shall decree. Look for Alabama Crimson Tide to beat the Ohio State Buckeyes for the national championship. Well, with that being said, let me get ready for my and your Oregon Ducks later this afternoon. The PlayStation Fiesta Bowl taking on Ohio State University. So can't wait. And of course, Texas A&M, who should have been there in place of Notre Dame, taking on North Carolina in the Capital One Orange Bowl. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday in this new year, the first Saturday of 2021. Wishing success, prosperity, wealth, health, and safety first and foremost for each and every one of you who've taken the time out to watch, comment, view, share. You know how it goes. Until next time, sports fans nationwide, Lex Anderson, representing Oregon. Go Ducks, signing out.